What is up, Poke fans? Have you ever wanted your very own custom and unique Pokemon partner? Well then, let's go, because in this video series, I roll a series of D&D style D20s to get your Pokemon's typing, as well as how many times it's going to evolve. So if this sounds like something you want to be a part of, then make sure to drop a comment below, and subscribe if you end up liking this video, because we have 3 awesome custom Pokemon being released to their Pokemon trainers. So without further ado, let's go.
Alright, Victor Von Doom, your Pokemon journey is about to begin. So let's roll our dice to get your Pokemon's typing, and your first type is going to be an 8, which is the Dark type. Next, let's see if it's going to have a secondary type, and it's a 14, which is the Fairy type. And lastly, let's see how many times your Pokemon's going to evolve, and it's a 2, so this is a 2-stage Pokemon. Let's go! And your partner is the Sweet Fang Pokemon, Swindle. Swindles travel in small packs, hunting Swirlix and Slurpuffs to strip away their cotton coats. The group works in eerie coordination, surrounding their prey and sharing the spoils. Their stolen fluff absorbs their scent, helping them sneak closer to their next target. And at level 28, it will evolve into the Candy Dawn Pokemon, Dondi. Dondis lead its pack with charm and menace, maintaining control through sweet offerings and sharp fangs. It no longer hunts itself, but commands others to bring it fresh Swirlix fluff. The larger its coat, the higher its standing among the candy clans of Modera. And Swindle and Dondi both have the signature ability, Sugar Coat. If hit by a Fairy-type move, the damage is reduced by 30%. And if you're a fan of the channel, you know that I like taking Fairy-type Pokemon and making them absolutely kinda creepy, with a little bit of a cute vibe.
And before we meet our second Pokemon, this is the part of the video series where I appreciate my channel members by giving them a second custom Pokemon. Not only that, they get to choose their primary typing. So if this sounds like something you want to be a part of, then make sure to hit that join button to receive not only 1, but 2 custom Pokemon and 1 of the primary typing of your choice. So without further ado, Amber Larvae, your time to get your second Pokemon begins now. But you chose between either the grass or the fairy type. So sticking true to my word, I'm gonna flip this loony here, and whatever it lands on, that's what you're gonna get. So grass is heads, tails is fairies. Call it in the air, it is heads, which is the grass type. Let's go.
So we know your primary typing is going to be the grass type, so that type 1 D20 is just going to roll for eternity. But we still need to see if it's going to have a secondary typing, and it is a 3, which is the dragon type. And we also need to roll our D4 and see if it's going to have any evolutions, and it's a 3, which is a 3-stage Pokemon. And your second custom partner is the seed Pokemon, Skullbud. Skullbud's pod resembles a tiny skull, which it uses to frighten away hungry bird Pokemon. It is often accidentally purchased by trainers in wildflower seed packs. Once planted, it quietly takes root. Watch impatiently from the soil for the perfect time to sprout. And at level 22, it will evolve into the Snapdragon Pokemon, Snapflora. Snapflora breaks through the soil to settle into clay pots to stabilize its roots. Its body grows sturdy as its leaves harden and its flower crown unfolds to absorb sunlight. Many trainers who plant wild seeds are often startled to find this gentle Pokemon smiling from their garden pots weeks later. And at level 38, it will evolve into Blumora. Blumora's clay pot has fused to its body, forming a hardened shell that channels energy from both the soil and the sky. Revered as a symbol of patience and endurance, it only reveals its complete form after years of quiet growth. It remains rooted during battle, weathering attacks before striking back with immense force. Look at that special attack, it's not bad. And Blumora has the signature move, Clay Guard. It's the same as Protect, except for if hit by a damaging move, the attacker takes 30% of the damage that it would have dealt to Blumora. And Blumora is based off of the flower Snapdragons, and they're naturally occurring seed pods which look like skulls. How awesome is that? Come on. And our last Pokemon is going to Asa Wilson, who's about to start their Pokemon journey, so let's get your Pokemon's typing. Our dices are rolling, so let's get your primary typing, which looks like it's going to be an 18, which is the water type. And let's see if it's going to have a secondary typing, and it's a 1, so that means this is just going to be a mono water Pokemon. And lastly, let's see how many times this Pokemon's going to evolve, and the D4 says 2, which makes this a 2-stage Pokemon. And your custom partner is the Mudskip Pokemon, Finbit. Finbit spends its day hopping between tide pools and riverbanks. It uses its fins like arms to push itself across wet sand, puffing its body full of air to appear larger to predators. Its orange markings brighten as it becomes more excited, signaling both playfulness and readiness for battle. And at level 18, it will evolve into the amphibious wave Pokemon Spliplash. Spliplash thrives in flooded plains and marshes, using its powerful tail to propel itself through both water and mud. Its vibrant spots serve as a warning display. Its spots glow brighter when it's excited or determined, pulsing in rhythm with its movement as it prepares to strike.
With that, that's the end of this video. Those were 3 awesome custom Pokemon, and if you ended up liking this video, then make sure to, well, give it a thumbs up. If you don't have a Pokemon or you're a new viewer, then drop a comment below because that's how I choose who I'm going to be doing next. And if you already have a custom Pokemon and you want a second custom Pokemon with the primary typing of your choice, or even if you're a new viewer and want 2 Pokemon in one video, then, well, hit the join button, if you want. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.